the entrance of the North Pier, Saturday, 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Thank you everybody for joining myself for the introduction which I will use for my Sunday survey, the 5th of January 2020. Thanks to everybody who watches these videos. Thank you very much, and also to all the people that avail their premises to myself to make these videos. Thank you. I would like to ask everybody who has found this video, if they could, please view it as a whole. Please view it all. I'm sure that great interest will be shown, hopefully, about what happened to myself on Friday. You will see Friday's efforts as they happened. I have not edited it in any way at all. I've uploaded it as it happened to me. Now, I'm not going to say any more except to again thank everybody for watching the videos and for helping me. So I'm going to start the video off now, hoping that you enjoy it. Thank you. Bye bye. Across the road is the Wilko store, which, as we all know now, is closing the last day of March this year. And if I turn around slowly, you will see the entrance of Topping Street and all the barriers replaced here so as the contractors can prepare for this part of Topping Street to receive new pavement area and a new road surface. We will walk the whole length of this cage. This cage prepared this morning. Yes, 2 new pavements and a new road surface for here. And to the very day, as promised, work starts. Iceland across the road, as you can see. And we are now virtually at the end of the part of Topping Street that will receive attention in the very, very near future. The contractors are here, just waiting for the word to start. I think I'm going to show you, yes, I'll be able to show you the length of the area that will be attended to first. Now, this work is projected to take 7 weeks. So that's our first visit here of the year 2020. And now we will proceed on our way to other venues. We are now at Blackpool's Conference Centre and Hotel build. There are several lights on inside, floodlights, so there will be contractors about internally, but I'm unable to show you those. However, I can of course show you this little clip of the build of the conference centre, coming along really well. Now, also, what I can do is, if I immediately turn to my right, I would like to show you this car park. Yes, there's a handy little car park here. Quite spacious and very handy. So with a final look again at the build of the conference centre and hotel. That's a little quick visit here. We are on our way to the Sands Venue Resort Hotel. However, just a couple of 100 yards from the actual build of where we have just left that conference centre, I'd like to take the opportunity again of showing everybody car parking facilities. An area in front on the ground. Now, just up here you will see some signs showing an enormous car park, and if I go to my left you will see it above there. That is an enormous car park of the Hounds Hill, which is now completely owned via Blackpool Council. There we are, we see a car now. There we are, that's going up to the car park, that car there. And a notice here of, oh, these are the charges here. I think I'll be able to show you that. There we are. Open Monday to Sunday, 8 AM until nearly midnight. And to my left, I will just show you the very, very large car parking area available to you. We are, as you can see, right on the promenade now, looking down onto the beach and the sea. A very, very quick visit to this Sands Venue Resort Hotel at the front, because all the contractors have to have a break after their very, very hard work on all the sites that we visit. Now the contractors are back this coming Monday the 6th. So here is a quick view of the frontage, of which will one day, very soon, appear as Blackpool's only 5-star hotel on the seafront. The Sands Venue Resort Hotel. Now this is the other entrance of Topping Street. This is where we came in today with all the barriers. Well, we are now at the other end of this road, Topping Street. Now I have to take you down here to show you all the bus stops. Now the road is not closed for cars, but all the buses unfortunately cannot any longer use this route, and the buses affected are the number 3, 4 and the 6. In front you see one of the actual bus shelters, and as you can see, the bus stop sign has been well covered up. Here you can see a very, very nicely worded information about the bus services 3, 4 and 6. Now, where do we have to go now? Cookson Street and Talbot Road. Cookson Street looks like you go there for services 3 and 4, and if you want the number 6, it's Talbot Road, outside Wilko. So there we are. All the bus stops down this road, Topping Street, all suspended for quite a while, because obviously the roadworks will be taking place down here further. So I hope that helps somebody down the line somewhere. Just going to show you the whole length of this topping street. There's half of it, and turning round, there's the other half and the bus shelters that we have just left. Now I've just got to quickly add that the work here will be the 2 new pavement areas either side of the road and a new road surface. Now this probably is going to take the best part of the whole of the year 2020. And in front you can see why the numbers 3, 4 and 6 can no longer use this road, because all the cars can still use this road that runs up against Iceland and towards Sainsbury's and the railway station. There's one just going to turn round now, and that's going to go right up there. But as said, the 3, 4 and 6 would be unable to continue their journey, hence the closures of the stops. We have lovely winter sunshine here, and the plant machinery has arrived. The plant machinery has arrived, and you can see the first day of work just started along this first part of Topping Street. Just a very quick visit here, just to show you that, as said, the plant machinery has arrived, and it's now full speed ahead for 7 weeks work here for the pavements and the new road area. Now this you may find interesting. I just need to walk you down Talbot Road, and if you can remember, a couple of videos ago I showed 2 new shops that opened up here. One an actual wood carving shop and another one selling actual beds. I'm sure you remember it. Now across the road you see the wood carving shop. That's going very well, and the man in there very, very happy. And we are approaching now the shop that sold all the beds. I'm just going to cross the road. Yes, we're safely across the road. There's the wood carving shop, and just 2 shops down was the actual shop that sold the beds. They opened up very, very recently. Now, very, very interesting this. They have now closed. But a marvellous, marvellous story. What has happened is the 2 young men involved have found larger premises right across the road. Right across the road, which used to be the Talbot Express. It sold cigars, tobacconists, etc, etc. Now I'm going to take you over there. So the bed shop is still here and will be here for hopefully a long, long time, and we have an invite to go inside and to see what's happening. Now please remember, this is work in progress, but they are trading at the moment. They're just sighting their beds. Look, there's their sign there. They're receiving wonderful help from all involved. The sign is being placed in the very, very near future, and I've just got to knock on the front door so as we can all enter. The blinds have just been taken up, so that's the That's how the shop looks from the outside. And we can now go in now. And as you can see, a much larger premises. There's just a little bit of work to be done to make it, shall we say, as presentable as the other shop, but very minor work, very minor work. And as said, they are trading from this very moment that you're seeing this little video. More beds due to come in. So I wonder, please, if you're in the market for an actual new bed, please consider visiting here. I'm sure you'll find it very interesting. So that's what's happened. A complete new shop where they can trade from, right opposite from where they were. So I hope you've enjoyed this visit. We are on the seafront now, just waiting for a tram to come down as we're going to visit Waterloo Road now. And yes, if I just show you, there's a tram on the way down, so I will see you at Waterloo Road. There we are. I have just left the tram, which has taken us to Waterloo Road, where I would like to show you two venues. Now the first one is this new build, the build of a Easy Hotel, and I hope you can see the signs of it now coming to life. Some steel framework that I hope you can see. Now I've tried to video this in the past, but there's no vantage points for myself, so I'm very limited to what I can show you. But as said, hopefully through this visit you can see that progress is being made. And a view of one of the sides. And a view from the other side, quickly mentioning that there's no contractors here until Monday. And also I'll quickly mention, in case one or two viewers aren't aware of it, this is a Easy Hotel, part of the EasyJet company, the aeroplane and holiday firm. This is their first interest in a seaside resort in the UK, offering very interesting rates for some of their rooms which will have no windows, hence the prices. That ends our visit to this hotel, and we will now just simply turn around and then we will go to our second of the two venues. Entering Waterloo Road now. Now over the weekend I actually ventured down here because we've had marvellous clear weather here in Blackpool the last week or so, and as you've heard on the news, no doubt, the whole of the UK is warming up. Record temperatures recorded over the last 10 years. Now this is what I want to show you. I'm so very, very upset to see this. Look at what has happened to this once ex-great store of hearts. One of my haunts. Look at what's happened. It's in pieces. All the broken windows up there. Inside. Inside, it's in a state now. I'm very, very sorry to show this. However, I've showed it now. There's the. It is for sale due to a retirement. I do hope that soon somebody comes along and rescues this. It's a colossal shop. I'm hoping the camcorder can pick up the inside. Maybe it can. In actual fact, there are people inside. They're actually waving to me. A colossal shop. Just going to cross the road. And turn round, and again this is the continuation of this once beautiful shop. Absolutely lovely. Look at it, what's happened. Well, that's our visit to the area of Waterloo Road. Something incredible has happened. Now, I'm still in the area of that heart shop in Waterloo Road. That shop that I've just videoed and showed you. Now, again, at the cost of repeating myself, which I do, I know that something very, very interesting that has been passed to me. 3 business people in the area have seen myself with this camcorder videoing that heart shop. They have been ever so good to me, and they have passed something to me which I've got to be very careful with what I say and how I say this, but I think it's very, very interesting, and it actually makes some sort of sense. Now, what I've been told is this, referring again to that shop known as Hearts. I'm told that it is hopefully to be made into a car park. I'm told that the shop has been sold. There's still a for sale sign notice up there, as I've showed, but I'm told that is now irrelevant, as the shop has been sold, and the person that has bought it is in fact plans to make into a car park. Now, as said, 3 business people who have operated along this area of Waterloo Road have seen me make this video, and they have been kind enough to tell me this. Now, as said, I hope that I have introduced and said what I have done in a responsible manner. Now, there is a continuation to this, and this is even more interesting. I'm not prepared at the moment to say anything, but there is another shop that I have videoed in the past, which is also scheduled to become a car park. I'm not going to say any more than that. And again, at the cost of repeating myself, I hope that I have reported this and said in a respected manner to all who may be concerned in it. It's a piece of news, and so again, I thank everybody involved and I now press on from this area of Waterloo Road. With a view of the pretty little thing that is passing us, I would like to thank everybody who has watched this video, and I do hope you have enjoyed it. I'm off home now to edit this and upload it to YouTube. Thank you to everybody for everything. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. Bye bye. Bye bye.